guys, welcome to my new channel, That Homeschool Mama. Today I'm going to be showing you my favorite room in the whole house, our homeschool room. This room is so special and so dear to my heart. It is where we spend most of our time learning and growing together. I can't wait to share it. I hope you enjoy. Welcome to our homeschool room. Now, mamas, full disclaimer, I don't want anyone out there to feel bad that they don't have a space this size for their kiddos. It is not necessary. This resembles more of a classroom. It's just what works for us now, and I am truly blessed to be able to have this space for the boys, but it is not necessary. When we started, it was just a small desk in the corner of their room, or we would homeschool on the kitchen counter. Now, this over here is our arts and crafts section. On the right, we have our sensory table, our desk, and here in this cart, which is from Michael's, we have just different art materials, acrylic paints, watercolors, paint markers. These are amazing. We have some popsicle sticks, stickers, glitter, pom-poms, feathers, felt. Now, this here is one of our bookshelves. On this one, I hold mostly our unit study and science books. Here to the left is our construction paper that the boys could just come and grab as they please, our clay, our Play-Doh cutouts, some Play-Doh, and then down here I just keep our big watercolor paints that we use outside. On our second bookshelf, we have our collections, our readers, our chapter books, and so on. Now, after we read our morning basket, we come into this room, and the first thing we do is that I put the date on the calendar, and then the boys come down here and they take turns putting the date, the weather, and any special events we may have. This here is our behavioral reward chart, if you may. So I have a clip for Nathaniel and a clip for Christian. They start at the bottom, and the goal is to work their way up. If they get to good, they get a reward. They get to choose a candy or a toy. Now over on this section, it's all my materials, my stickers that I give to the boys. Here I have some Velcro. We have material that we're working through or we haven't gotten to yet. Then here we have just extras, extra stuff. My teacher guide for science, human body, our Matthew C. books. We started this and then stopped. I'm not married to any one curriculum, you guys. If I see that the boys aren't liking something anymore, it stops working for them, I go with it, you know? This is our Hooked on Phonics, which I love. Now over on this section is our math. The shelving is from IKEA, and I have everything sectioned off by category. Here we have money and counting. We have adding and subtraction, place value, time, shapes. And then over here we have weight and measurement. Our little clock. Now, over here on this section is our language arts. Here I have our Matthew C. counters. They didn't fit in our math section, but I have everything sectioned off by sight words, word families, sequencing, language building, writing prompts. Up on top is our morning basket. We usually pick a few books from that and head over to the couch before we start school. Here is our desk. On their desk, I have a little nameplate for each of them. The alphabet on top. Just extra materials we need. This is our daily schedule. Now, I don't always stick to it, but it's nice to have a guide. Over on this section of the room is our superlatives and science section. So here we have all of our superlatives. We have art and art appreciation, music, Spanish, geography, and history. Now, we are going to be starting our South America unit studies soon. So that is what I have here in this section. It's the first time we're going to be attempting to do 2 unit studies at the same time. I purchased the Gather Round Homeschool South America study, and these are our readers to go along with it. This will get changed out as we read through these. I'll bring more books in. Now, this cubby here is from Michael's. This is where I put in all their work. They come, they grab their cubby, and they take it to the desk. We'll work through language arts. Once we're finished, we'll come back and we'll pull out math and so on. I do want to show this to you guys. So for language arts and math, I have a folder for each of them that just has some information that we want to review. Things we know, but we like to review. My boys are on the spectrum, so just having a quick review every day before we commence each subject is very, very helpful, I've found. This is our science wall. We're starting the human body soon. I'm so excited. Have our books, some hands-on activities, visuals for them. Now, that glass broke and the back of it was metal, so I painted it with chalk paint, and now I'm using it to put up our magnets. This here holds all of our science materials. Here in this first bin, it gets changed out with whatever unit study we're doing. This is just extra material that didn't fit up to be displayed. Our science kits that have to do with bacteria and germs. We're going to get to that now. I'm so excited. Our magnets, rocks, and minerals. Oh, that doesn't go there. That goes with South America. And then over here to the left, I have our 2 microscopes and our microscope slides. My TV, my computer, printer, Cricut machine, and our filing system. Every category is a color. Language arts is green, math is yellow, and so on. Now in these drawers is just mostly my materials on the top. Extra books for writing. This is our math section. We have extra composition notebooks and paper, our Astro Brights and printing paper, stapler, clips, all the necessities. And then here I have just pre-packaged language packets. So if we are heading out of the house, we're going to be in the car for a long time, they can do school on the go. Our flashcards and more paper. Our maps from Target. They're so old, guys. They're still holding strong. They're beautiful. Now here I have cardstock for projects, pens, highlighters, my laminating sheets. And then in this drawer, I put whatever it is that we're working on at the moment that I need easy access to. So I'm working on word families. That's what we have there now. My planner stickers, tapes, hole punchers, label machine, paper cutter. And here by the whiteboard, I have my markers. And then this is from Michael's. So the boys used to have each a box with their pencils and their markers, and it was just a disaster. It was always a mess. Everything, they couldn't find what they needed. So now I have all of this sectioned off by categories. So if we're doing something and they need color pencils, I pull out the whole drawer, put the color pencils on the table, and they get to share. It's so much easier for me this way. Now, this is a look behind the closet door. Here is where I keep my extra materials, my binding machine. I separate everything by category. So I have Easter, St. Patrick's, Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas. This is our sensory bin. The boys are encouraged to take breaks and they love to come here and just pick something and play for a while. Now over here on this other side, up on top, I have all of our sensory materials, our different sands, our floof, water beads, our language games. Now, some of these games I've made myself, others I've purchased. I have a lot from Lakeshore Learning, our math games, and our family games. Now, this is the closet of their playroom, but I did want to show you a quick peek inside because I do store a lot of our unit study materials in here. So those on the top are from Lakeshore Learning. These on the bottom I put together, and just everything dinosaurs is in one bin, Africa in the other. Here on this other side, I have our costumes that we use when we're studying different units. When we did the pilgrims, we dressed up like the pilgrims. It was very cute. Here we have bugs, insects, reptiles, and ocean. Well, guys, that was our homeschool room. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching.